Welcome to episode 97 of the We Don't Know Jack podcast. We're back after last week. I'm not in New York. I'm in my bed. What's up, Emily?
Not a ton, just had 3 10-hour days of work.
I've been
Still a
there.
little exhausted from that. I had a lot going on with that.
I've been there. I've been there.
That
So,
some of it I can and can't talk about.
I think the most exhausted I've ever been after work. I was at the gym, working at the gym. Actually, I don't even think I was technically employed by the gym at the time, but I got to check. Uh, I had
That
gone.
sounds illegal.
No, I mean, I never fully quit the first time. I got put on leave. I
Okay.
think deep down, everybody knew I was coming back eventually.
They couldn't get rid of you.
No, they didn't want me to leave. You remember that whole thing? I got run out by a bad manager, not the one we've had on the show.
Yes, I know.
Uh,
I think you've either told that or strongly hinted
yeah,
at it on here.
the lady doesn't work there anymore. She ran me out. Anyway, I had gone to SmackDown on Friday, and it was a double taping, so we didn't leave SmackDown until like after 11. I get home, don't sleep. It's one of those nights I couldn't sleep. Fell asleep by 3, woke up at 7. I was at the gym. I was working at the movie theater at the time, but I went to the gym for a competition. I got there at 8 a.m. and I left at midnight, so 6 hours.
Okay.
And then I went home and I slept for like 5 hours. I got there back at I think I was earlier the next day, 7:30 or 8, and I was there until 2 a.m.
I had
And
one of
then
those.
it was like 30 some odd hours in 2 days I was there. And I didn't sleep after going to SmackDown. And then I had to go to class in the morning, but I skipped class because I was so tired. And then I had to work at the movie theater, and I was still on very little sleep. And I worked like 9 hours at the movie theater. So within like 3 days, I worked like 42 hours or something at a
Have
job that
you
I didn't even work at.
have you ever had one of those nights where it's like, okay, I'm gonna try and go to bed early,
Yep.
and then you just like you can't fall asleep. You eventually fall asleep, and then you wake up at like 3 a.m. and your body will just not let you go back to bed.
That's most nights.
Okay, because I had that on Thursday. Actually, no, Friday. I worked 10 hours Thursday. I was like, okay, I'm gonna like go to bed early. Fell asleep around 11:30. Woke up at 1:30.
Wide awake.
Body would not let me go back to sleep until like 4.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I honestly debated, do I just stay up? Oh, like until I have to get up for work.
Yep.
I had to work until 9:30 that night. And I was
I've
like,
been there.
do I just stay up this whole time and like the caffeine addiction I have, I might have joked about it on here when I started that you either develop a nicotine or caffeine addiction with this job, and caffeine addiction has taken full effect.
I bet. I've definitely been there. I've had those nights. We'll get those 4 a.m. flights too, where and we have to, travel the day before, so we'll get like 2 hours of sleep, then have to fly home.
Yeah.
I've been there. Thankfully, I don't have to work those days usually, but it's,
Yeah, I'm trying to lower the caffeine. So even though like I'm drinking Coke right now on a Saturday, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try and not drink soda on the days I'm off and
yeah.
only have it when I'm like actually working. Although I found out for work, I usually get tired around 7, 7:30. So we have free soda machines where I work. So we go and load up. I have been tasked with the job of getting drinks for people that I work with. So low-key a waitress around 7, 7:30. Uh Usually it's Diet Cokes for everyone.
Diet Cokes are so gross.
No, I honestly I'm starting to prefer Diet Coke over regular Coke.
Well, it's so bad for you too.
Both of them are bad for you. You shouldn't be drinking either one.
Diet's worse because it's got that fake sugar in it.
Uh, Any soda is terrible for you. You shouldn't be drinking it at all. But I eventually found out, like, I shouldn't be drinking caffeine that way. One, because of my sleep schedule, but also I get kind of shaky if I drink it either too early in the day or if I drink it too late in
Get
the day.
too much energy.
So I have to, it's not even energy because I drink it when I'm like tired.
Somebody else told me that the other day that she can't drink coffee in the morning because it gets her jittery.
So I have to, and it's like I have a food with it. So I
Yeah,
was like, I don't know why I'm getting jittery. So I usually have it whenever our lunch break is that day. But did I work with people that go through like three or four a day?
that's not that crazy.
And I was like,
I used to work with a guy at the gym that would drink 5 bangs a day.
That would actually give you a heart
He
attack.
was in
We
and out of the
had
hospital with heart problems. He was like
the
19. Yeah, he's like 21.
the
I think he had a drinking
someone
problem too.
she's newer. She started the week after I did. But she had two Alanis her first day. And she it was just the two of us in the office for like an hour the next day. And I was like, "Oh, how do you like the job?" And she goes, "I like it, but I thought I was having a heart attack last night." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "I was laying in bed and I felt my heart like pounding through my chest and like my back. And I thought I was having a heart attack. So I sat there and Googled symptoms of a heart attack
Oh, don't ever do that.
in a young woman." And her boss was showed up and she told him this. And he was like, yeah, maybe don't drink two Alanis. So now she usually cracks one open around actually whenever we start working for that night.
I've never had one.
Alani,
Energy drink
it's
in general.
okay. I stopped drinking energy drinks. I usually drink Celsius, but I would do like half a day. I wouldn't have the full can. I had Alani one time, and they like come in all different flavors. I had whatever the pink one is. It wasn't bad.
You have the Livy Dunn flavor.
I didn't even know she had one.
Hmm. So you remember that pizza place I talked about last week that was so good?
Yeah,
It was so good we went back
again.
again. This place was 45 minutes from where we were staying.
It must have been worth it.
It was. We had a good time too. We fit 8 grown people in a car.
How, what kind of car was
It
it?
was a Wagoneer. It was a grand
Okay, so,
it was a
I mean,
grand
like,
Wagoneer extended cab.
okay.
It was two in the front, three in the middle, three in the back, and we fit pretty comfortably.
I was about to
That's a
say if
long
you,
that's a long ride to go with that many people in one car.
yeah.
So it was so good we went back. But what I'm mad about is I was 45 minutes from Cooperstown and I didn't go.
You'll probably be back though at
I'm gonna
some
request
point.
to go back. The week after, I didn't go to the Field of Dreams when I was 45 minutes from there.
I mean,
It was closed. I mean, tours were closed, so we couldn't go, but
oh. Well, see, then it at that point it doesn't matter if you couldn't have gone anyway.
I was still mad. So I'm gonna make sure I go back to Albany, and I'm gonna spend the weekend up there and go to Cooperstown. But this week we went to Russellville, Arkansas,
Okay.
and what happened? Oh, yeah. So I go to pick up the car. Rental car place says we don't have any cars.
How do they not have
That's what I
any?
said. I was like, you guys are a rent. I didn't yell at him or anything, but I was like, you guys are a rental car company. How do you not have cars? He's like, well, it's spring break. Who the fuck goes to West County, St. Louis on spring break?
Who? I mean, if you're, that doesn't make
Exactly.
any sense to
Exactly.
me.
They didn't have any cars. So we finally got one. I drove me a RAV4 to Arkansas. It
Okay.
was nice. It was a nice, easy drive. We got run off
How,
the road by a crazy trucker, though.
well, that'll happen sometimes.
Those Arkansas guys are crazy.
How far of a drive was it?
About 6 hours.
Okay.
We stopped at Bucky's. And
As you should.
you'll never guess. I mean, I told you already, but you'll never guess who I ran into at the Bucky's.
Share with the people.
Old friend of the show, long time friend of the show, going back to episode 2, AJ.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into AJ in the bathroom at Bucky's,
Okay, in the bathroom, it makes it even better.
right? I I was washing my hands and I turn and I walk out and I see this guy walking in, and I haven't seen a whole lot of bigs in the last couple of years, and he's down a lot of he lost a lot of weight because
Okay.
he got really sick, and I hadn't seen him in a while. I saw him 6 months ago at the pickleball thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I see him and I was like, I walk over and I was like, that guy looks real familiar. And I hear Jack. And I said, AJ? And I was like, what the fuck? And I gave him a hug and it was like, what are you doing? What's happening? What are you doing in the middle of Springfield on a Monday afternoon? He's like, oh, I had a bachelor party in Oklahoma. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
And I was like,
just two bros hugging into buggies
yeah, And then
in a bathroom.
the conversation ended with, I got a shit. Good to see you.
I'm gonna guess it was AJ who had to shit.
It was. It wasn't me, believe it or not.
Hey.
Hard to believe. But speaking of that,
Oh no.
Uh, all right, I'm gonna tell the story. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
We get to the hotel, and I'm not gonna blast this hotel. I'm not gonna put them on name. I'm not gonna say where it was. But we get to this hotel, and what's the first thing I do when I get in the hotel, Emily?
I I don't want to say it.
Say it.
You've said it on here.
Say it.
You go into your underwear.
No,
Like
no.
you take your pants off.
Usually, but no, because I had
That
to
was
leave
a
right away.
whole episode
Yes,
that we
normally I
just
do, but
talked
okay.
about.
What's the second thing I do after I take my pants off?
You take your shit.
Take a shit. So of course that's what I do, and naturally it backs up,
Like all the way backs
like
up.
clogged.
Okay.
I haven't done that in a long time. I'm usually pretty good about that. I clog the toilet. It happens. And I don't get embarrassed by that, right?
You don't get embarrassed by anything.
No, it's rare. So I go down to the lobby to tell the guy what's going on. And I'm about to go to Walmart with my team lead too. But I go down there and I tell the guy what happened. And he goes, hang on just a second. So I expect him to go find the maintenance man, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes back right at the time my team lead comes by. She comes around the corner. And this man, instead of getting a maintenance man or anything, walks out from around the corner with a bag with the plunger in it. And he looks at me and he goes, apparently he made some other jokes too that I didn't catch. But he hands me this. He says, you know how to work a plunger? I said, yeah. And he hands it to me and he goes, it's in the bag. Good luck.
Oh my God. What kind of cheap ass hotel?
It was a nice hotel too. I don't want to say
A
what it was.
nice
It was
hotel?
a nice hotel. And it caught me off guard so bad. I thought it was hilarious. It was
I
so funny that it couldn't catch. It caught me off guard, and it was so funny that I couldn't get mad.
well, if you're
So,
saying it's a nice hotel, I would have been mad that like they expect the guest
right. I mean,
to
I
do it.
did it, but like, still, it caught me off guard so bad I couldn't even be embarrassed about it. I thought it was so funny, and
I would
I'm walking down a hall with this plunger, and I'm laughing like hard. walking down the hall with it. So I go up and I fix the problem and I come back down and I hand it to him. And my team lead is mortified for me.
Okay.
And I was like, it happens. It's not a big deal. I thought it was funny. And then the more I was thinking about it, I was like, I should have been livid about that. Why did I have to do that?
See, I would have been you were kind of backwards because I would have been livid when they like would hand me the plunger, but
Yeah,
I would have laughed about it after.
right. I laughed about it first and then got mad later. I never did anything about it. I'm not actually mad about it. I should be mad about it, but I thought it was so funny that I couldn't even get mad.
See, it to me it's funny after. I would
It's
be
hilarious now.
pissed in the moment.
What would you have done? Would you have gone and plunged it yourself?
Like honestly, I would have been like, "Do you have a maintenance?" Like I know how to use a plunger, but
Yeah.
like, I would have been like, "Do you have a maintenance person on hand?" Like I would have asked them that because if it's a nice hotel, they should have one.
You
At least
know,
one maintenance
I don't
person.
think they had a maintenance man there because the next day, or this was Monday, on Wednesday, my lock died.
Your walk?
Yeah, the lock to get into my room?
Yeah.
The thing lock it died. The battery on it died. So I couldn't get in my room.
And this was a nice
Yeah.
hotel.
It actually was a really nice hotel. Like they had good pillows and everything.
Is this like a
It's one you've heard of.
okay.
It's it's one you've heard. I'll text it to you, but it's one you've heard of. I wasn't mad about it. That was like we did everything we could.
Yeah.
And the girl behind the counter did everything. I just texted you the name of it. It's a nice hotel.
Mm-hmm.
She did everything she could. Well, she put dead batteries in it, and it still didn't work.
Well, wait, so how do you get in?
Thankfully, she found some batteries and put it in.
Okay.
But we got in, but it took half an hour, and I had to leave. I had places to be.
Yeah.
We were going to dinner. Oh, food. Well, we can talk about food while we're there too.
Yes,
Food,
let me find the
mediocre.
list.
It was mediocre.
Let's see.
We went two places. I tell you what's disgusting, and I will never eat again. Frozen Marie Calendar food.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Don't. They're gross.
Well, I don't eat like much frozen food to begin with.
I don't either, but I had to because I was trying to save some money. It was so bad.
Was it like a whole TV dinner
Yeah,
or was it okay.
it was bad. Like really, really bad.
What was in it?
I got the turkey and stuffing. It was
Oh, I would
turkey
never
stuffing and
trust
potatoes.
I'd never trust a Thanksgiving themed
It was so bad.
frozen.
It was so bad. No, it was chicken. Sorry, not turkey.
Close enough
It
though.
was so bad. I ate it, but it filled me up too. But I was like, I want to eat something else to get the taste out of my mouth. But I bought two of them. I only ate one because the other one was so bad. And then I had cocoa puffs for breakfast because that's what they had at the hotel.
Okay.
And then for dinner we went to this old South kitchen place.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a Cracker Barrel, but not as good. I got
Okay.
I got a chicken fried chicken.
Chicken fried chicken.
Like chicken fried steak
Yeah.
but with chicken.
Okay.
And it was okay. I think I just don't like chicken fried steak that much.
Oh, I love it.
It has its moment. It's got to have good gravy. If the gravy's not good, it's terrible.
Well, that's the main part of it is
Right.
the gravy.
The gravy was okay. It wasn't anything special. Um, I wasn't impressed with it. There was a Waffle House and a Cracker Barrel also right there. I would have gone to either one of them over that place
D
again.
did the other people like it?
They were okay with it.
Okay.
And then
Well, where would you rank Russellville?
probably the middle somewhere.
Uh,
But then we went back for breakfast and it was much better for breakfast.
okay.
But it wasn't, I mean, I would rather have Waffle House.
We have
And we went to an Italian place that was nice. That was pretty good. And then we ate at
and
Bucky's.
and number six we have Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and 7 Decatur. Do you
Decatur.
want to?
I don't even remember
Yeah,
going to Decatur.
that's where you told me you went.
I don't know what I ate in Decatur.
Well, you ranked at number 7.
We had Mexican one night, and we had pizza one night. Why is Decatur that high? I don't. Where did we go?
Number 8 is Georgetown, Kentucky.
Oh, George Kentucky didn't have shit.
Well, apparently, hey, I just put
I
in
I
what
guess
you
it was
told me
better than
to.
Decatur, but not as good as Fort Lauderdale. Man, this list takes a nosedive fast.
Okay, well, I'll
What's
put
the bottom half
Russellville
look like?
at number 7 there.
What's the whole bottom half look like?
Uh, 9 at Bloomington, 10 you just told me Delaware. I don't know where in Delaware.
Millsboro.
Okay, 11 Dubuque.
Dubuque had nothing.
You put it at number 11, so that's
Dubuque, I
probably why.
had Five Guys and gas station food and Taco John's. What
12 you had Medford.
Medford. Oh, Medford's awful.
Yeah, that's why it's at the bottom.
Is that last?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that sounds about right. I don't know. I might move one of those a little higher, but it's all right. So yeah, that was my adventure this week. I,
I'm currently updating your list.
I clogged the toilet and had some decent food.
Typical trip for you.
Where did I put Albany?
Uh, that one I think was Albany. We don't have on here.
All right, it's going at one.
Well, you have New England at 1.
I would put it above it.
Okay, you got a new number 1.
Yeah, DeFazio's was that good. Have you ever been to a place that was so good you went back twice in a week? That wasn't
No.
like a McDonald's.
Okay, first off, McDonald's, if you go like more than once in a week, it's because you're broke.
I went to McDonald's 3 times in a week, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I would not do that.
You know why? Because it was across the street.
That's for convenience. That's not because it's good, though.
Right. This place we drove a decent way. I think I would put Albany at one. What do I have at three? Philly?
No, 3 is New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. So now here's the update y'all been waiting for. This is important. The Dartball season ended today,
Update me on that.
and your beloved Misfits, my team, we were the number one seed by a lot. We were 18-5-1. The next best team was 10 and whatever. We were the best team in the league by a lot. We've slowly been shitting the bed the last few weeks. We lost to the worst team in the league. We watched the game that we should have won. Like we should have if we've been playing like we had all year, we would have won out. So I knew going into this game, we're all or nothing too. We lose them all or we win them all. I knew going in that we were either going to get whooped in the first round or we were going to win the whole thing. We weren't going to lose in the championship. That just wasn't going to happen. So the first game we play, it's best of three. Can you tell what happened by the way I am setting the story up?
Uh, the way you're
I have not told
talking
you what
it,
happened yet.
no, you have not. So, completely guessing on this. The way you're setting it up and talking, I kind of have a feeling it did not go as planned.
Not even remotely. We lost both games and we're out. We were
How many
expecting
rounds
we were
in did you make it?
what?
How many rounds in did you make it? 0?
Zero. We lost in the semis to a team that we had no business losing to. But you know what? They beat us fair and square. I can't be mad. We didn't play well. Nobody got any hits.
Hey, As long as it wasn't like a team cheating or
No, we just
doing
lost. We
something
couldn't.
unfair.
We were winning 1-0 early. We thought we were in business, and they scored three real quick and knocked us off. It was sad. It was a sad
RIP.
finish.
You
But
got next season though.
we had some fun. We had a good time. We'll be back in the fall. Misfits running strong.
Go Team Misfits.
Yeah. You know why we
Is
lost?
it
'Cause
the
you,
Misfits or just
the
Misfits?
Misfits.
The Misfits. Okay.
Yeah. You know why we lost? Because you didn't come cheer for us.
Hey, that's
And
not technically my version of fun, but I also
you
did
would have
get a lot done today.
you would have had
So
fun. You would have had fun up there.
I would have rather gotten some stuff done today than have to spread it out throughout the week.
People that you like were there. So
Hey, I also hung out with people I like today, so
Grandma Tanya was there.
I love Tanya.
Yeah.
I'm not saying names. I also love the people I hung out with
Yeah.
today, so
It's all right. Everybody was just nobody was on the same page, and we couldn't hit. It happens. It was no big deal.
you gotta have like pre-game meetings.
Yeah, really. I made the mistake of eating chili and White Castles today.
That it seems like
Jack decision.
well, a Jack decision, but I was going to say a very well-known thing that you should not do.
Well, I only had three White Castle burgers.
Mix Pretty much mixing anything with chili is a risky game.
Last time I had chili, it hurt me.
Yes.
So, have you ever seen me get embarrassed?
No.
Have I done things that should have been embarrassing?
Absolutely.
Like what?
You wasn't it when we went the first time ice skating? You had to use the bathroom and you started running. Or there was some time where you needed to use the bathroom and you started like running.
I was in my dorm.
And you also your birthday when you got super drunk and puked on your shoe.
That was funny.
I feel it's funny after,
Yeah.
but in the moment you should have been like,
I was
well,
blacked out
you
drunk. I
were
didn't.
like in the moment you were like, oh no, this is bad, but you weren't necessarily
I
embarrassed
was
about it.
blackout drunk.
Yeah, you weren't embarrassed about it.
I didn't know where I was. I tried to wash my shoe in the bathtub that night.
Yeah.
I tried to do laundry in the bathtub,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't remember it.
I'm saying you should have been embarrassed about that, but you weren't.
Nah, I don't remember running down the hall. That's a normal day. That happens all the time.
Yeah, but that you should be
That wasn't
kind of
that was at not Cobb's. That was in Nichols. We had dinner, and then you were coming back to my room
there.
for
No,
something.
there were like two times that
It's
happened.
never happened. It never happened at Steinberg. I know that.
That I remember you running, and maybe we were walking too fast or something. And you started running, but I remember you running, and then something with the bathroom that night.
No,
From what I remember, you were
that didn't
running,
happen.
and that was the first time we saw you like run, and we were laughing. At least the first time I saw you
Oh
run.
no, I was just running to run. I dropped something, I think. I remember this. Yeah,
Okay.
we were going to Casey's truck and something happened and I had to go back. I left something in the
You
truck.
might maybe you forgot your wallet or
No,
something.
I don't remember I had something in my hand. I think I had to go back to the
But that
truck.
was like the first time I saw you run.
I didn't run for
Yeah, I
real though.
was like, I've never seen this.
I was running being stupid. No, yeah, I remember that. That wasn't because I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I running to the
But
bathroom.
there was a time where you
That happened
ran
after
slash
dinner.
sped walk
That was
because
after dinner
you
one
had to
night.
use.
That was after dinner one night. Something bubbled up in my stomach. And
Yeah.
you were with me. I don't. We were going to take a test or something. I don't remember what's going on. But
We might have just been like going to your
we were
room.
going to
I
my
don't
room
know.
after dinner one night. I don't know what we were doing, but you've never seen me move that fast.
No.
That was bad. I remember that, and you were like, I don't even want to go in there.
No, I was like, I honestly thought about just waiting in the
I
hallway.
think you turned the TV up.
I did. Because the walls in that building are
Oh, you could
very
hear
thin.
everything.
So I was
You
like,
could hear everything.
I don't need to hear what's going to happen in there.
Yeah. You could hear, I mean, you could, in that bathroom, like if you were in there, I could hear everything. If I was in there, you could hear everything. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I had been in that building before I even knew you.
Yeah.
And I was like, the walls compared to where I lived on campus,
Yeah.
it's it's
I
not
mean,
a
you could
great
hear, if
building.
anybody's in there using the bathroom, you could hear anybody peeing in there. You could hear anybody pooping in there. You hear the splash
Yeah.
of everything. Your building, you could be in the same bathroom. You could be about in the shower and you couldn't hear somebody in the bathroom.
Yeah. We also had like a door that the toilet was almost
Yeah.
like its separate room.
Which
So
is
like
pretty nice, wasn't it?
it was,
That if somebody's in the shower, you could still use the bathroom.
which we never did. But
But it wouldn't have been an issue.
you could if you were really comfortable with whoever you were
Well,
living
there was
with, you
you,
could.
you had a curtain.
Yeah, but still we didn't do
It
that
wasn't
though.
like see-through, was it? It wasn't a clear curtain, was it?
No, I think it was white, but we
Yeah.
still didn't
You could. I'm just
do
saying you
that.
could. Like it wouldn't be a
Yeah.
big of an issue. Yeah, yeah.
But
The last time I was like genuinely embarrassed, it was over something stupid. I was umpiring a baseball game. I was like 19, and I was behind the plate, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but I got knocked on my ass, and I don't remember what
do
happened.
you call?
No, I can't remember if I got hit with the pitch or the bat got me or the catcher got me. I think the catcher jumped up and I got popped, and it knocked me
Oh.
back because I was a little. I guess I was too close. I don't know, but I think it was the catcher. Catcher jumps up, hits me. I go down. I have no clue where this pitch was.
Hmm.
I have no clue if he swung. He started to swing, so I called it on the swing. The kid didn't swing. He didn't even
Oh,
really swing.
okay.
And I was like, well, that happens. That's not a big deal. And then the next inning, I was like, I'm gonna get him back for this. Like I'm gonna help him out. Which
Hmm.
why I did that, I don't know, because I had done 500 games at this point. I had never done something like this.
Yeah.
So in that moment, I was like, oh, I'm gonna see what happens. Kid throws a ball right down the middle of the plate. Best pitch he threw the whole day, and I called it a ball. And in my head, I was like, what did I just do? Why did I do that? And that embarrassed me because
Oh,
it
okay.
seemed like I wasn't good at my job,
Do
and
you ever
I
have
I was a good
like
umpire.
do you ever have the parents like yelling at you about calls you made?
Not really. It
Okay.
did happen, but it with me it was few and far between.
Mm.
There wasn't a lot of them. I mean, I got yelled at. I got my fair share. That's why nothing bothers me. It's why I can handle anything.
Yeah.
I don't like being yelled at, but it doesn't bother me.
Well, no one likes being yelled at.
Um, I learned pretty quick on that as long as you have a good relationship with the coach, they're not gonna light you up for stuff.
Yeah.
And some of these coaches, I was there for so long. There was a softball team that was 8 when I started umpiring. It was their first year with umpires, and I umpired them
Hmm.
until they went into high school.
Okay.
They were like, I was their umpire. Like, I think I umpired every game they played in Eureka for 7 years. It was a
I
lot.
mean, that's a 7 years is a long time for kind of any job.
Yeah, I maybe 6 years. I don't know. I started when I was 13 and I stopped when I was like 20. But my last like 2 or 3 years, I only did like 10 games.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it enough, and I felt bad. Like I think that was the last game I ever umpired. Was the one that I called that ball,
Hmm.
and it was like I realized I'm not doing this enough to stay sharp. So I need to either commit to this or stop doing it. Because I've had bad umpires. It's not fair to the kids if you're bad.
Yeah.
If you're like really bad, it's not fair to those kids. I had an umpire one time. He was calling nose to, or knees to toes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was sitting on the bench. I wasn't out. I don't know why I was on the bench that inning, but I was on the bench and what happened? They just completely fell apart. The pitching was awful. Nobody could throw a strike. We walked like nine guys in a row. It was bad.
Okay.
I went to a little league game for Leroy. Have you met Leroy?
I know a Leroy, but
Do you know my friend
I
Leroy?
work with him, so not
So
the one you know.
not the one I know. So I went to his kid's little league game and announced. I was the PA announcer.
Okay.
It was fun. And this game was wild. They were down by seven, 6 or 7, I can't remember, going into the last inning. And this had been a pretty electric game already. Like the crowd was hot. I've never seen anything like this. Like I said, I've done hundreds of little league games. I've never seen anything remotely like this.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the coaches was like 17 or 18, and his buddies were in from out of town that played college ball, and they were in the dugout kind of helping out. And they were getting the kids fired up. And these kids got so excited, like you could feel the fence shaking. They were so loud. They were so loud. You could feel the fence shaking. It was awesome. It was really cool. And it went on for so long that it rattled the pitcher. And the pitcher couldn't handle it anymore. And he was on the mound, like almost crying. And the umpire came over and told him to be quiet. And that's not a thing. They weren't being mean. They were having fun. They weren't causing any problems. They were just cheering for their friends. And the coach got real mad about that and said, absolutely not. That's not a rule anywhere. You guys cheer as loud as possible. And they went nuts. It was so cool. It was the loudest I've ever heard a little league game. It was really cool. Really cool game. I don't know why it happened like that. It was just everything went right and they were having a good time. It was fun. It was a cool game. And Eureka got these new fields that are really nice and they weren't there when I was there. I wish they were because I would have loved to play on those fields. They're really cool. They got the nice turf and everything. And I have no idea where Emily went, so I'm gonna talk to myself, I guess, for a few minutes. There she is.
I had to check on something.
I didn't know where you went.
I was across my room. I had to almost had an emergency,
What, your fish?
so had to check on
What,
something.
your fish?
Yes, my fish is a little insane. It's kind of stupid and almost got caught in something.
Oh, your fish
So
did
I
it eat.
had to remove that item out of the tank.
Huh.
And he's never been caught in it before, so
Your fish is a moron.
he really is.
So I'm not announcing wrestling anymore. I decided to take a little break from that.
Okay.
My choice, fully my choice. I just don't have time. It's just I'm never home. It's so far away.
Yeah, and they change the locations too.
The next show's in Edwardsville. They're great guys. I mean, hopefully in the future I can work with them again. But just take a
Yeah.
little break. So keep watching their stuff. You just won't hear my voice. It'll just be Keith or Baracus.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah, I was about to say who's Keith.
Keith Baracus Johnson.
Okay.
That's the way I introduce him. Jack Garner here alongside Keith Baracus Johnson. So I decided that yesterday that I was going to take a little break. I've been thinking about it for a while, and we'll see
Okay.
what happens if we keep doing it, or if I go back in the future, or if they let me come back in the future.
Yeah.
The craziest thing I called the last show, Dan the Dad turned on Ethan Price. We couldn't believe it.
I
You remember he told
would
us he would never be a heel.
he did say that, but you never know what's gonna happen. So,
Yeah. He's an IT guy by day. I think I burned my tongue. That's why I was being weird.
Okay, I was like, why are you playing with your tongue?
I'm trying to see it.
Okay, you don't need to do that in the Zoom camera where I can see it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You just don't acknowledge what you see on my end, buddy.
How am I not supposed to when you take up half my laptop screen? Okay.
So it's a shame we're out of the Dartball playoff, but it happens. We were
Hey,
expecting to play until like 6 o'clock today. We were done by 3 or 4.
but again, you got next season. Did they
Yeah.
call it seasons or what do
Yeah.
they call
I don't know what they call it, but it's
it?
fun.
Either way, you're gonna be playing again.
And the team that won, they're going to be insufferable.
Is it, do they get like a trophy or what
Yeah.
do they get?
Yep, there's a big trophy and everybody's name's going to be engraved on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the team that won didn't even want to play to start with today. They wanted to play one game and be done. Then they beat the second seed that we thought we were going to be playing in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Then we lost, or they lost and we lost, and they were playing a second game and they won and they couldn't believe it. And one of the ladies on the team talked so much smack to us, and we beat them so bad she had to stop talking smack. Like
Well, that's how you get them to shut up.
halfway through, we were beating them so bad that they like didn't they couldn't even talk crap.
Mm-hmm.
So we put a stop to that. That's fun though. We had a good
Yeah.
time. It was a fun season. Made some new friends. One of them will hopefully be on the podcast soon. He's a cool dude.
I feel like anytime we tease
It
something,
falls through.
it falls through or it either gets pushed back.
Nah, this one's gonna happen. Well,
Let's
most of the time, I don't actually know the people.
let's not jinx it.
This guy is my friend,
Okay.
so I feel like it'll be a little bit better. Then
Again, like don't jinx it.
we haven't. Well, the last time we teased something was Professor Morgan
Yeah, and that had to be rescheduled.
twice.
And then it almost didn't happen.
It did though, and it was a fun one.
It did. That's why I said almost.
My favorite thing from that one is I had said how I had got a doctor's note to get my own room because I needed my own
Hmm.
space to study. And she looked me dead in the eye and goes, "You didn't study."
My favorite part was you asking her how you were as a student.
I knew the
Because I
answer to
don't,
that.
the
I
only,
knew the answer. We all knew the answer to that. I was not a bad student by
I,
any means. I was not a bad student.
I was just curious as to how it would be worded.
I was not even remotely a bad student. You want to know who a bad student was? I won't say the name.
I know who
You know who exactly who. That person was a bad student. I was an excellent student.
was or is.
Yes,
Because now I'm thinking of two people.
two.
Yeah, one is still a student. One has, I almost said passed on. Not, they're not dead. Has graduated. But
Oh,
now I know who you're thinking of.
I'm talking about the one that I knew that I was friends with.
Okay.
Or,
Yes, I know who you're talking about now.
that person's never been on the show, but that person was a bad student.
Hmm.
Yeah, never mind. We're not gonna talk about that anymore because I'm gonna say something. I don't think this person listens, but we're still friends. So
Let's move on. Let's move on before Jack gets down a rabbit hole.
before I lose a friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that was a that was the last time we had a guest. That was like 20 episodes ago.
It was in the 70s or like
80, early
early
80s. And
80s.
well, it was in December.
Oh God, yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, we remember we used to have guests like every week.
That was early on though when
But
people were
granted, it was
like,
just our friends. It was a rotating door of our
yeah,
friends.
we were also on campus.
Yeah. And it was a lot easier to
Uh,
grab somebody like, hey, you want to do a podcast?
yeah.
Some of those
No one,
people,
or actually, most of them didn't have jobs.
there was
Or
one
if they did, it was flexible.
there was one person we ended up having on, and it took probably a year to actually get her scheduled.
Yeah.
And I kind of forgot there was even an episode we did. It was so long ago. But
A lot of them are a long time ago.
what was really cool was so I've had problems getting my like good friends on this show.
Hmm.
Like just getting a date and time, and it's hard enough for us to schedule a date and time.
Yeah.
This is the class act that this guy is, Donovan Dijak. I asked him, I said, "You want to do a podcast?" He said, "Send me an email." He responded to that email in less than 10 minutes, and we had a time booked in less than 15. In less than 15 minutes, we booked one of the best professional wrestlers in the world to come on our show.
That's called being a professional.
Yeah. And the fact that, like, to get me and you to get on the same time page when we lived on campus and we're both unemployed, we had a harder time setting up times.
Well, the listen, the two of us didn't have difficulty doing it together.
Every once in a while, we would.
It was the guests we had.
Well, sometimes we have a hard time setting up times. Like, since you work wacky hours and I travel,
Well, no, I pretty much work the same hours. It's just
it's just inconvenient days.
it's a long days and not a regular like Monday through
Right.
Friday
That's what I'm
job.
saying by whack hours. You work Thursday to Sunday, Thursday to Saturday. Those are weird days to work.
Occasionally Sunday
Yeah,
or Wednesday now.
those are weird days to work.
Because now they hired two people after me, so apparently now I'm considered a veteran to them.
You've been there for a month.
Less than a month.
Yeah. Um,
And
and with my travel, if I wasn't traveling like every week, like I hope to be traveling every week, if I was home, we would record in person every Monday, probably,
yeah.
realistically. But I got a traveling job and I love it.
Hmm.
And
See,
I
that was your decision to get a
No,
traveling
absolutely,
job.
it was my choice. I knew what was going to happen when I
Yeah,
took that job, and
I
it was
knew like going into this it was gonna be weird hours,
yeah,
but
it was a great
I
decision too,
didn't
taking this
mind
traveling job.
it.
I love the traveling job. I wouldn't want it any other way. But
Uh,
it makes this a little harder.
Like my job would be hell if I worked with different people.
Yeah,
It's really the people that are like people and the paycheck that I'm like, yeah, I'll come back.
yeah,
Like it honestly, it because our team is so small, we all have a group chat that we just talk to each other even on our days off.
yeah. Let's talk about the World Baseball Classic a little bit.
I was going to ask you about that. I saw the very end.
I didn't have the damn channel.
I don't know how I saw it
It was
then.
on channel two. It was on two Fox. We didn't have channel two Fox in Arkansas.
Oh,
I was so mad. All I wanted to do all that day, it was a long day at work too. We were slammed. All I wanted to do was watch that game, and I couldn't watch it. I was so mad. It was a good game too.
was it on like any radio station? That
I don't know. I don't think so.
oh,
I know. I don't know which coverage Matty V was calling Matt Vasgersian. I couldn't find that one, but I was so mad. It's all I wanted to do, and I found like a pirated stream of it, but it wasn't working well, and I kept cutting to this AI Trump, and it was just I was so mad.
what?
Don't ask. I don't know. But I was so mad. All I wanted to do was watch this game. And the U.S. could not hit. They couldn't get anything going.
See, I wasn't exactly. I was shocked the U.S. lost.
I wasn't. They couldn't hit.
But well, I only saw like literally the bottom of the ninth.
Oh,
And there were like I'm pretty sure I saw like the last 2 minutes of it.
who struck out in the game? I didn't see it. I saw the strikeout,
Oh,
but
I
I
have
didn't see
no
who it was.
idea.
It was
I was
terrible.
a, I was literally just going through channels. I was like, there's only 2 minutes left.
But Venezuela bounced Japan too, so
Yeah. I didn't even know it was like the last game.
yeah.
I didn't know it came down to the US and Venezuela.
Everybody's mad at Mark DeRosa about it because he didn't put in Mason Miller in the ninth. And the whole, not taking Team Italy serious.
Why were they not taking Italy serious?
So, because they thought they had their ticket punched to the playoffs, and
Okay.
they didn't. Mexico was 2-1 at the time. Italy was 3-0, and we were 3-0, and then Italy beat us, so we were 3-1, and then Italy beat Mexico. So thankfully, Italy backed us into the playoffs. But Mark DeRosa said on TV, our guys partied a little too hard last night because they thought they had their ticket punched, which was stupid. And Mark DeRosa is a really smart guy. One of his former teammates told me he's a really smart guy.
Yeah.
He just made a bad decision. And then everybody was just out to get him. I like D-Rail a lot, but he didn't manage that game very well.
Yeah.
He put Goldschmidt in against the righty, which is stupid. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. That lineup didn't make a whole lot of sense. He was trying some things, but they just thought, I guess he thought they had their ticket punched. I don't know.
I mean, I can't really comment on it because I didn't watch it.
It was just, they didn't, on paper, it's the greatest team ever put together.
They
Ever.
just didn't play well.
They didn't hit outside of pool play. They, uh, they didn't look good against Mexico. I think they beat Canada handedly.
I didn't even know Canada was in it.
hmm The Czech Republic had a guy that's an electrician that pitched 5 shutout innings and struck out Otani,
Sign him to the Cardinals.
right? And he's an electrician, and that was a pretty cool thing. I didn't watch much outside of the U.S. because I was just busy working and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have the channel for a lot of it. Ugh,
Yeah,
tired.
I don't even know if I had the channel for most of the
It's
games.
on Fox and Fox Sports One.
Because okay, I we have Fox. I don't think we had the Fox Sports.
Yeah, I didn't have it either. That was so sad though. All I wanted to do was watch the game, and I couldn't really watch the Mexico game either.
I mean, I saw a few clips like on Instagram of it,
Yeah,
but honestly, I was like, I don't care
not
enough.
Mexico.
Like I know the US lost, so I there's no point in watching it.
One of our friends said that Aaron Judge is a fraud. He can't hit when it matters, and he's not too far off. He was
I
bad in the World Series. He was bad in the playoffs.
Is he one of like I know he's considered good, but is he one of the
Considered,
player
he's the best
is
player in the
he
league.
is he one of the players that once there's a lot of pressure, he just chokes?
Kind of.
Okay.
He was bad in the World Baseball Classic. He was bad in the playoffs. He's just not. He's not clutch.
And he's a Yankee.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I mean, last year he hit 330 with 54 home runs. So he's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So, that's about all I got. Told all my stories. I'm going to Iowa this week. Woohoo!
Different city.
Yeah, Des Moines.
Okay.
I'm thrilled.
Going going to the capital.
Is it the capital?
I think so. At least it's the main city.
Who's the governor there?
I Let me Google that.
Somebody in Dubuque told me he's the worst governor, and I looked him up, and he was not the worst governor. I,
Iowa governor.
I would have to guess the worst.
It's a woman. Kim Reynolds.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, the worst governor is probably Gavin Newsom.
It says she's been in office since 2017.
Google worst governor and see what pops up.
Well, I feel like there's going to be multiple websites
See what the
that
first
say
thing that
different
pops up
things.
is. I have my
I could chat GPT this.
yeah, try that. I
Wait.
have my two picks for the worst governor.
Okay, let me go to chat GPT.
Who would your pick be?
Actually, I don't know if chat would answer it because they try and like not be political on
Let's see.
here.
Who's your pick for worst governor?
I'm not getting into this.
I say Governor Ribs. You know him?
Okay, yeah, it's
What's it say?
oh well, one of them it's like oh it's subjective based on political views. They did the only one on here I recognize is Cuomo.
He's not even the governor anymore.
This is listing like former. I
Oh,
can ask current.
yeah, that's for current. Cuomo was pretty bad. He was New York, right?
Yeah, he was
Democrat, New York.
there during like COVID
Yeah, he
and
was
all
bad. He
that.
was really bad. Who's worse, Greasy or Rich?
Actually, okay, this did list Kim Reynolds.
Oh, maybe she is bad. Oh,
Uh,
she's a Republican, right?
yeah, it's Iowa. You think they're gonna elect a Democrat?
No. This guy that told me was definitely a Democrat too.
I don't. Mike Braun.
I don't know him.
The rest of these, I don't know who they are.
No Ribs or Greasy on there?
No.
Huh. You know who I'm talking about when I say Ribs, right?
Yes.
That's JB
Yeah,
Pritzker, to all you that don't know.
I don't know the rest of these people.
Hmm.
And then again, it's like, oh, it depends on your opinion.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going up to Des Moines where I'll have subpar
We,
food probably.
we probably just wasted 50 gallons of water on those two questions.
50. Oh, is it AI?
Yeah, cool down the AI chips or honestly whatever it does.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. You got anything?
Uh, Nothing that I can share. Like, a lot of it's work related, and I'm not exactly
You have
sure
no
what I
you have
can
no
and
idea what you're
can't.
allowed to talk about.
I really don't. I mean, it's not like I signed a like NDA or anything. It's just like it's customer interactions that
Oh, you could talk.
we've had.
You could probably talk about.
There is, I will say, there is one very nice old man that is always in my line, and we just have like a full-on conversation. He like purposely waits for my line to be like for me to not be helping anyone, and then he'll come up to me.
That's nice. Oh, a friend of the show was having a kid.
Yes, I haven't seen him. He
Yeah,
he does come to where I work
friend
because
of the
I
show,
work with the
Drew.
public.
He's announced this himself. This is not breaking news. He put it on his Facebook page.
Okay,
Friend of the show, Drew's having a kid.
shout out Drew.
We're excited. I'm excited for him for that. He'll be great at that. So,
Drew, if you're listening, come show up at my work. Dude, I haven't seen you in what, a week?
does he go there a
Two
lot?
weeks maybe? I also I can't share that information.
All right.
But
Well,
he he qualifies for what I do.
nice.
And there are not many people that show up qualify.
All right. Well, that's all we got for this week. We missed last week because Emily's difficult.
Hey, I had shit going on.
Difficult. All right.
You're also difficult.
I have my moments.
Moments?
I have my moments. Oh, you love me.
No.
You won't ever admit it, but you do.
That I've only said love you to not I'm not including family, to two people.
You told Casey you loved him,
Okay, three.
and Dan.
Four. But that okay, I've said love you to friends and then one in a different way.
Yep. Well, you'll never admit it. You admitted it.
We don't need to get down that road.
You admitted it one time, but you didn't really. It was like a. I don't remember what had happened. You admitted it once.
I don't know either, so I don't know if you're gaslighting me or
No, it
what.
happened. I just don't remember the context or what happened.
Okay, well, see, clearly wasn't important if you don't remember it.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap this up here. We'll see y'all next week. Good night, everybody.